everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we will learn together about how to quickly and consistently calculate validity and reliability using SPSS for quantitative research. So, previously I provided data from the findings of my previous research. And in my research, data is distributed using a Likert scale with a score ranging from 1 to 5. And then my research questionnaire consists of 10 items and filled by 20 subjects. Okay, I think before we calculate the validity and reliability scores, we should first define the validity and reliability and how the criteria how the criteria in the calculation work. Okay, the first one is validity and then followed by reliability. Validity means the extent to which the accuracy of measuring instruments performs its measuring functions. It's stated by Aswar in 1986. A test is said to have a high validity if the tool correctly performs the measuring functions or procedures measurements results that are consistent with the purpose of the measurement. This means that the quantities obtained from this measurement accurately reflect the facts or actual condition of what is being measured. And next, according to Ghazali, a questionnaire is said to be valid if the question on it can reveal something that questionnaire will measure. Okay, and then the testing technique that is often used by researchers to test validity is using the various person correlation, or it's common to call person moment product. And this analysis is done by correlating each item score with total score. The total score is the sum of all items. Okay, next slide. When using SPSS, the criteria for concluding the criteria for concluding to determine whether an instrument is valid or not is to look at the probability of error from the correlations, or symbolized by SIG, or we can call it significance. The error value resulting from the SPSS calculation is compared with the error probability set by the engineer, which is symbolized by alpha. Generally in research, the value of selected is 0.05. If the value of significance is below 0.05, then an instrument item that is tested for correlation is valid. Okay, next slide. Ghazali in 2009 states that reliability is a tool to measure a questionnaire which is an indicator of a variable or contracts. A questionnaire is said to be reliable if a person's answer to the statement is consistent or stable over time. And the reliability of the test refers to the degree of stability, consistency, predictability, and accuracy. Measurements that have high reliability are measurements that can produce reliable data, of course. And in this research, in every research, reliability is the extent to which the measurement of a test remains consistent after repeated tests on subject and under the same conditions. Research is considered reliable when it provides consistent results for the same measurement. But on the other hand, unreliable if repeated measurements give different results. The reliability of measurement also shows the extent to which the measurement is carried out properly or free from error, thus assuring that the measurement data are consistent even at different times. Or in other words, the reliability of measurement is an indication of stability and consistency. In the SPSS program, the method that is often used for reliability testing to use is Cronbach-Alpha method, and high and low reliability empirically indicate by a number called the value of the reliability coefficient. Okay, and the next slide. Okay, high reliability is indicated by the correlation value close to 1. And then the categories of reliability coefficient that's set by Guilford in the 1956 are as follows. 0.18 till 1 is have a very high reliability, and then 0.60 until 0.70 79 have a high reliability, and the third is when they are having a coefficient at 0.40 until 0.59, they have moderate reliability, and when they have reliability coefficient at 0.20 until 0.39 is means that they have low reliability, and at the last but not least, when they have a reliability coefficient from -1 till 0.19, it means that this questionnaire has very low reliability, or we can call it unreliable. Okay, I think without further ado, let's get started our validity and reliability test. Okay, in the validity test that will be used is the bivariate percent correlation, and the reliability. In the reliability test use Cronbach alpha. Well, let's start testing the validity first. After the data is presented in the data view here, we can directly test the validity by clicking analyze in the bar above. Then we click bivariate, and according to the validity test that we will do, here all data will be entered in the variable column. Okay, we click Ctrl A, then we click the direction of this arrow. After that, make sure the correlation coefficient is paramount by ticking it. Then the test of significance is two-tailed, and finally make sure the significant correlations flag is checked. Then we click OK. Wait a moment. Well, the results are out. Then how to rate it? Back to the validity criteria earlier, that an item is said to be valid if it has a significance below 0.05, or how easily we can find out from the asterisk here listed here. Asterisk 1 is indicate that the correlation is significant at the 0.05 level, and asterisk 2 indicates that the correlation is significant at the 0.01 level. Well, from this validity test, it can be seen that item 1, item 4, and item 7 are invalid, while the remaining 7 items are valid. Okay, after we get which items are valid, we can immediately proceed to test reliability of the questionnaire that we have. The same thing as before, click Analyze in the bar above. Then we click Scale, and then Reliability Analysis. Well, here the difference with testing validity is we don't enter all items into the column next to it. Instead, we move only valid items, so we don't include item 1, item 4, item 7, and the total. And for the model, according to our test, namely Cronbach alpha, next we click OK. Okay, wait for a while. Now, the results are out. Cronbach alpha statistical reliability is 0.667, which is in accordance with the previous reliability criteria. It can be concluded that our questionnaire is in high reliability. So, what do you think, guys? I think it's very easy to follow, even though we are in... this is our first time to testing validity and reliability. And then... I think that's enough for this video, and if you have any questions, please don't be hesitant to ask in the comment column below. So thanks for putting your attention, and I will see you on my next video. So bye bye.